Namaskara Karnataka, welcome all of you to We Karnataka KCET and boards. Today I've come here to tell you something about NEET examination because many of them who are preparing for KCET also writes NEET, and those who are preparing for NEET even tries to write KCET because there are so many biopharma agriculture courses also in KCET. So I'm going to tell you which are the sure short chapters that you can focus on today for scoring 350 plus in biology. And let me tell you, in biology students, learning the chapters is very easy, but when it comes to solving the PYQs or understanding this concept, there can be little tricky. Now the chapters that I'm showing you is from NEET point of view, high weightage chapters, but there are some chapters which are also KCET point of view very important, which I'll be telling you as I read the chapter's name. Okay, so shall we directly get into the video? Which are the sure short chapters of biology to make you score 350 plus in NEET, and also from this you will also get a tip of how you can prepare for your KCET or which are the chapters that you need to focus first. So moving on to the video students. So biology first, most important. So I have written the number of MCQs that comes every single year, or an average approximate how many questions come from every single year from these chapters. So these way you can understand that okay, this many questions are going to come, this many marks I can aim for. Okay, so first you can see cell and its unit, cell cycle, its division and biomolecules, which has around 10 MCQs coming from this entire 3 chapters. Now principles of inheritance, molecular basis of inheritance, you have 9 to 10 MCQs. So please do understand, when I'm telling 9 to 10 MCQs or 10 MCQs, we are talking about 40 marks to 44 marks. Okay, that is the range, or 36 marks up to 44 marks is expected from these chapters. So from NEET point of view, when you're preparing, you cannot skip these chapters. And for all the KCET students, these 2 chapters, that is principles of inheritance and molecular basis of inheritance, is very important from KCET point of view. Every single year 6 to 7 MCQs come from these chapters. Okay, so that means 7 marks highest weightage according to KCET, right? So that is very important. These 2 chapters, learn it for your KCET as well as NEET thoroughly. Now, human reproduction, reproductive health, human health and diseases, and sexual reproduction and flowering plants, all of this range from 14 MCQs. That means you can expect a maximum of 14 MCQs from these 3 units. Now, if you erase reproductive health and add sexual reproduction and flowering plants, in the past years, especially 2019, 5 questions had come from sexual reproduction. But last year, questions were pretty less, and the before year also questions were a little less. But it's a very good chapter because it also builds the foundation for your plant kingdom, biological classification. Here and there is connections. Okay, so sexual reproduction and flowering plants also you can replace it here instead of reproductive health. Okay, and human health and disease is very important from KCET point of view. Now moving forward, ecosystem, biodiversity, ecology, 7 MCQs, and it was very shocking. NEET 2024 biodiversity, 5 questions happen to come. So that means the chapters that we think is not important might not be the same case for NTA, might not be the same case for others. So they will give the question. Okay, so that is there. Then plant physiology, all the 3 chapters, photosynthesis, respiration, plant growth and development, gives an average of 10 to 13 MCQs. And all of you know, if you are preparing for NEET, everyone talks about plant physiology and human physiology. So it is very like these you cannot avoid, because if you're planning to become a doctor, you should know what is there inside your body, what are you working on, what are you learning about, right? So how can you skip these things? And then students, human physiology, all the chapters, breathing, body fluids, locomotion, excretion, neural control, chemical coordination, a total of 16 to 17 MCQs. Now understand, every chapter maximum 4 questions, minimum 2 questions is guaranteed. Okay, so if you study this entire unit, this is how much you can expect. So imagine 16 questions or 15 questions itself is a bigger amount, right? It's not a small number. So it's a very big amount. So that you have to keep in mind. That means 60 marks I'm capable of getting, or 64 marks I'm capable of getting. That is not a miss. Then the last is biotechnology, principles and application. Very important from KCET point of view as well as NEET point of view. KCET students can expect somewhere between 3 to 4 questions from each chapters. That means a total of 8 questions from this entire unit. And NEET students also 5 to 8 MCQs you can expect. Since yours is 4 marks and for KCET students it's 1 mark, That is the difference that you see, okay? But otherwise, let me tell you, these chapters you cannot skip at any cost, especially 12th unit students. No chance of skipping. This molecular basis, principles of inheritance, biotechnology, human health and diseases, they are all something that you need for your future. If you're going for MBBS, if you're going for biopharma, if you're going for biotechnology, all these are the foundation that you're going to build, because you're going to learn about genes, you're going to learn about, vectors. So there's no skipping these chapters are, okay? So please prepare for these chapters and score really well for NEET, and please let me know in the comments as well as by liking the video how many of you are preparing for NEET 2026, 27 or even for NEET 2025, okay? And for KCET students as well, please let me know in the comments how many of you are prepared, and we have everything planned for all of you. KCET students, wait, because Monday and Tuesday there is going to be a big revelation that is going to come. That is, we are going to help you prepare more strategically in a better way for your KCET exam. And for all the board students, we have already started solving the model question paper. So what are you waiting for? Go check out the video and like the video and comment the video, because this is made for Namma Karnataka students and we cannot see that josh and energy. So we want to see that josh and energy for us to continue, right? How can it be a one-way process? You give us the energy, we give you the content. That is how it should work always. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. See you all in next class. I hope all of you are going to learn these chapters and not going to miss any of this.